My name is Matthew Frost. I'm a commissioning editor at Manchester University Press, and I'm the editor of Literature, Theatre and Film. I've been there over 20 years now, and before that I used to do a variety of part-time jobs. I did some work at Carcanet Press, I worked at Waterstones on Deansgate, and I taught on the course that I was taught here at Manchester. Manchester Metropolitan. So I was going to say Manchester Polytechnic because that's what it was back then. So work experience, I don't think we call it work experience anymore. We call them volunteers. I'm not sure why, but we call them volunteers. And we probably get 2 or 3 requests a week. We've limited it now to people who have come to the end of their studies, because lots of first years and second years wanted it, but we far prefer third years because it does limit the numbers, and they come in and do between 3 and 5 days work, or they do 1 day a week for over a month or something. And really it is just a general introduction. It's we go around, someone goes around the editors and said, have you got any work these doing? So it will be everything from sort of writing letters to preparing books for handover and things like that. So it can be a general introduction to publishing. So, well, you would apply by just going on the website and emailing the general mup@manchester.ac.uk email address, or you could just look on the website. In terms of things that make you stand out, certainly say what particular area you're interested in. I mean, whether it could be the production side of things, or editing, or marketing. And there are lots of different elements, obviously, within publishing. Obviously, most people, I think, want to do editing or commissioning editing. So that's the main thing. But yes, send a CV and say this is the area you want to work in. My own journey into publishing is slightly atypical, and certainly I think now, where everything has become professionalized, where everyone does a master's degree in publishing. As I said, when I graduated, I ended up doing 3 part-time jobs over 2 or 3 years. So I was working in editing at Carcanet Press, I was teaching at Manchester Met, and I was working in a bookshop. And it literally was a case of who I knew, who called me down for an interview at Manchester University Press, and they gave me the job. Whether that's wise or not, I'm not sure, but I've been there 22 years now. But I think that most people, and lots of the interns that we have, lots of the volunteers that we have, are doing masters in publishing. So I think we've had 3 or 4 people who do the course in Central Lancashire. So it has become more professionalised, but I think there are still different routes in, and of course volunteering is one of the ways that I got into publishing as well. Top tips for aspiring writers: practice. I became an editor because I realised I didn't have the concentration and the application to be a writer, and you have to get used to being very, very lonely. And in terms of the books I publish, which is 98% academics, of course it's an entirely different register. And it's all about research, but all of the creative writing people I know, they say that the one thing you have to do is simply do it again and again and again. Yes, it's just practice, and also reading. You read as much as you can. So, although then you have other people say, when I'm writing, I don't read at all. So, but it's between times. So, I think it's really good. It's really entertaining. It's like a mini Frankfurt book fair, where just everyone going around on the stalls and changing round, and it's just really good, and it's really good to see so many of the MMU writers here as well. So no, I think it's really good. Really, it's great to see so many agents. So. And with agents, it's the one thing I'm always asked is, how do you go about getting an agent? And in academic press, I deal with very, very few agents, and so I think it's absolutely essential for creative writing students to meet agents.